Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us for another session of Bridgewise webinar. I'm Henwan Segal, Head of Product Marketing here at Bridgewise, and I'm thrilled to host two key guests in today's session, Dor Eligula, CBO and co-founder of Bridgewise, and Christian Royce, former CEO of Swiss Exchange and Goldman Sachs executive. So in today's session, we will focus on Bridget, Bridgewise AI conversational chat for investments. And you've probably seen the news about her going live on top tier media outlets like Bloomberg. She is already available in diverse markets, including Europe through 6ID and Brazil through Broadcast, the largest provider of technology and real-time market information in the region. Bridget has answered hundreds of thousands of questions, and now it's our turn to answer yours. So in today's session, we will cover the unique technology behind Bridget, how the live conversational experience works, a deep dive into how Bridget ensures compliance in global markets, and we'll wrap up with strategic transformation perspectives, and Christian Royce will share insights on AI's impact on the capital market and the new opportunities it is creating in this field. So I'll hand it off to you, Dor and Christian, to say some words about yourselves.
So I'll take it first. Hey everyone, thank you for the time and for joining us today. I don't know if everyone knows me, but as Chen has introduced me, I'm one of the co-founders of Bridgewise, in charge of everything that relates to our business growth globally, which I think says it all. And I'll now hand it to Christian to introduce, and then I guess we can start the session.
Perfect. Well, hello everyone. Hello from Switzerland. I'm Christian. Maybe as a quick introduction, I'm closing in now on 25 years of experience in European financial markets. The majority of that, more than 15 years, I spent as a financial market infrastructure provider, so stock exchanges. My last role was CEO of Swiss Exchange. The first role was CEO of Scotch. That was a joint venture of Deutsche Börse and SIX. And at the time, it was the largest exchange for structured products in Europe in terms of volume. Prior to that, I spent 8 years at Goldman Sachs, starting here in equities, institutional flow derivatives, and ending up as a co-head public distribution Europe. So you might say that the main focus of my career was on B2B2C and usually the direct dialogue with investors and market participants in between and issuers on the other side.
Thank you both. For sure, we're about to have an interesting session. So let's start by learning more about Bridgewise journey and vision. Dor, as a co-founder of Bridgewise, the company driving AI innovations that are transforming the stock investment landscape, what inspired the creation of Bridget? Could you walk us through its journey from the initial ideation to how it evolved into globally recognized product, featured on Bloomberg as the first to receive regulatory approval to provide buy and sell recommendations via chat?
So let me start with the beginning of Bridgewise, where we, I don't know again if everyone knows it, but we started with creating a Gen AI driven equity analysis or stock analysis reports in any language. Which of course, evolved throughout time, all the way from 2020 when we started to today. But somewhere in 2023, where we all started experiencing the Gen AI chat revolution, LLMs, we understood that there is a risk and opportunity. And again, I'll go a step back. If you look at the name of Bridgewise, it's built out of two main words, the bridge and the wise. But here I'll start first with the wise. The Bridgewise technology is built out of two layers, which is in its core name. The wise is the algorithms or machine learning or more of a traditional AI that looks at the different data sets that luckily in our markets are public or has to be public. And of course, create those insights that any analyst, if it's human, or of course a quant or algorithm-driven analysis mechanism would have to create the insights. So that's the wise. We needed to create some wisdom in order to analyze the different instruments we analyze. Then we need to bridge it to our clients or to our clients' clients, the retail investors or the advisors, or whoever uses the Bridgewise platforms, which again, in the beginning was our micro language model, being creating the reports or widgets that we are creating in our reports. But again, then in 2023, we understood there is, on one hand, a risk. I guess every business had, or every startup, but not only startups, even big companies, had a meeting that's saying how ChatGPT or how these LLMs can influence our business. And same a meeting was in the Bridgewise headquarters. And we said, okay, let's convert that risk into an opportunity. So use our advantage in the AI and in the capital markets field and create another whole new layer of bridge, Bridget, in an actual chat that can, of course, provide insights, all of the very beautiful things that the Bridgewise AI can create or generate in free language on the palm of the hand of any investor, in any language, of course. So that's the, I guess, the thought process that led us through creating Bridget. And we're very excited to still be pioneers and leaders on that field.
Amazing. Makes a lot of sense. So you mentioned the LLMs as an inspiration, and I would like to ask you now, how do you see Bridget different from this LLM based chat available in the market?
So that's a very good question, which I believe every senior executive, especially in the financial markets, has experienced or thought about, because I think there is a clear understanding that off-the-shelf AI cannot do the work of, again, in the financial markets, because of mainly three layers or reasons. One, those off-the-shelf LLMs are not connected to market data, which is vital in our field. Second, the know-how is super important. So developing and providing uniquely created and proprietary know-how to analyze the different data sets. Again, just to analyze an equity, there are so many data sets, but also other instruments like funds, like, again, other instruments that are available on the market. So being able to develop algorithms that analyze those data sets in a unique and quality way, that's not an easy task. And third, and that's the most important thing maybe, we are living in a highly risk-averse and, of course, highly regulated industry. So everything that relates to, I don't know if everyone is familiar with the term hallucinations, when the LLMs can just make up facts and just provide false statements or answers or facts, cannot be tolerated in our market. Not even one single percentage of risk in that front can be tolerated by any player in our market. And Bridget is unique in all of these 3 points. So first, of course, it's connected to market data. 2, it has the know-how of the whole Bridgewise platform. And 3, it has zero hallucinations by the way it's built, which, of course, we'll elaborate on today. And here, I hope that answers the question. But unlike, again, general LLMs, Bridget is specifically built to the niche of the capital markets and specifically built to help investors all across the playing field do their work easier or more efficient or become wiser.
Amazing. So maybe you can elaborate more from a technology perspective. How does Bridget solve all these limitations that you mentioned in regards to other LLMs, and especially the one with zero hallucinations, especially when we know that Bridget provides a bottom line and an actionable recommendation, which other LLMs don't do. So how do you ensure around zero hallucinations?
Do you guys see my screen now? Good. So, by the way, you still see it? No, I guess not. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll just demonstrate it or explain it while there is a simple question. So, maybe the most simple question that retail investor would ask is, should I buy Apple, right? In this question, there are so many different layers that needs to be done through to provide an answer. One is to understand the context. What does the question is all about? Second is to understand what is buy, because buy in our terminology can be referred to a recommendation, the actual trading activity, or many other different things. Three, the word apple. Apple, of course, as we all know, is first and foremost a fruit. But also in our context of our industry, of course, Apple is maybe the second or largest company that are traded on the markets. So understanding that specific context is super important.